lost it as he's come around. The bike's span. You can just see that the front end loss caused the back to come round on him, and a low side. The bike spins over in the background, but just pushing too hard, new tyres too early. That was his issue there. A little bit wide as well, looking for the way around the outside there. But at the end of the day, lessons to be learned from the young rider.
That could well be as a result of yesterday, knowing that he has to push just that little bit harder to get closer to the front three. Bike 24 is Iqbal on the tail of the two Kawasaki's and Andy Mohammed Fadli, who wants to get yesterday out of the start or the end, of lap number 1.
Yeah, you can just see his father there, hands up in the air. Always come back and do it again next year. But it's Team Kawasaki 1 and 2 at the moment with the number 24, Mohammed Iqbal, who takes the lead as they head into the second lap.
The gap between the front three and Idlan Hakimi is, wow, it's nearly 2 seconds, 1.7 seconds.
Oh, he's down, Idlan Hakimi's gone down. I'm sure it was him. That was a big high side, and unfortunately it is. It's Idlan Hakimi. I would say that was a high side. Let's hope that he's okay. He's landed on his knees, he's up, but just see there, that knocked the wind out of his sails for sure. Let's see if we can have, you just see the tail end of it here. Big high side out of the first turn there, and disappointed, tries to stand up, can't, the wind's knocked out of his sails, and the results from yesterday out the window.
Well,
he lost it. Today he can't afford to let that happen.
Okay, the top three are a long way clear. Angie Setiawan, Wainagroho, Ray Ratchakore, who were optimistically talking of a podium. Well, it could be a podium if something happens to these front three. But the gap between P1 and P3 and P4 is 4 seconds. Wainagroho 4 seconds adrift of Izam Iqbal in P4.
Super impressed with Wainagroho. What a brilliant ride for him to be able to step into this new class and be so competitive. Sure, he's not up with that absolute, well, there's still a chance that this could be the battle for the podium, because we've got 3 guys up front that are battling. Anything can happen there, so these guys have got to make sure they're in the right position as they head into that final lap.
Daniel Shami also in that group, a young Malaysian, trying to make sure you get some points under your belt, make sure you're relatively competitive going into race number 2, race number 3, round number 4 of the season. Well,
and also a guy like Ray Ratakuri one weekend, and he wins the next weekend, well then you can say to yourself, well, I can win if he can win. So it's really important for these guys to be able to battle, because just because they're in this group now, this is definitely not the way it's going to be for the rest of the year. There's going to be plenty of racing to come in this class, I'm sure.
This is the battle for P4 that we're focused on just for a little while. In the distance, you can see 1, 2 and 3 getting away from Ray Ratakori. There is the distance. It's almost a third of this long straight. It's the 2 Kawasaki still leading the way. Ayoshi goes on the inside. Andy Mohammed Fadli just goes in the slipstream, and holding on is Izam Iqbal. These were 1, 2, 3 in terms of qualification. They're 1, 2, 3 as they come across the start-finish line with 5 laps to go. Ayoshi just seconds. It is now 6 seconds. This is very quick from Ayoshi. Andy Mohammed P4. Wainagroho, young Indonesian, in fact it's nearly all Indonesia. Wainagroho, Angie Setiawan, bike 96, and Ray Ratakore. We're back with the leading 3 here, and Izam Iqbal's being quite cute here, Steve Martin. He's not trying too much.
What did you say, Des?
Comes in shot.
He's not trying too much. He's I'll tell you what he is, he's looking pretty smooth out there, and Andy Fadli won't like that move at all. He'll be shutting that down rather quickly, I would have thought, because Fadli wants to prove that he's, remember, last year's champion, and he wants to prove why he's last year's champion as well. He'll be giving it everything he's got to get back past. Let's have another look here. Just dives up the inside, gets on that lean angle, takes the perfect inside line, leaves Andy Fadli with nowhere to go. Fadli has to stand the bike up a bit, and you can see the Kawasaki team there. Some of them having a little chuckle, and some of them just keeping their fingers and chewing their teeth.
And he's gone and taken the lead, has Izam Iqbal. Talk me through his psychology. Is he just trying one?
And that's what he wants.
He's not got the straight line.